I think the issues happen to be so important for the future of Canada. I happen to believe that you've sold us out. I happen to believe that once you...
Mr. Turner, just 1 second.
Once any
you
nation,
do not have a monopoly on patriotism. And I resent the fact that your implication that only you are a Canadian. I want to tell you that I come from a Canadian family and I love Canada. And that's why I did it, to promote prosperity. And don't you impugn my motives.
Economic levers.
Don't you impugn my motives or anyone else's.
Once a country yields its energy.
We have not done it.
Once a country yields its agriculture.
Wrong
Once
again.
a country opens itself up to a subsidy war with the United States in terms of definition, then the political ability of this country to sustain the influence of the United States to remain as an independent nation, that is lost forever, and that's the issue of this election.
Mr. Turner, let me tell you something, sir. This country is only about 120 years old. But my own father, 55 years ago, went himself as a laborer with hundreds of other Canadians, and with their own hands, in northeastern Quebec, they built a little town and schools and churches, and they, in their own way, were nation-building. In the same way as the waves of immigrants from the Ukraine and Eastern Europe roll back the prairies, and in their own way, in their own time, they were nation-building because they loved Canada. I today, sir, as a Canadian, believe genuinely in what I am doing. I believe it is right for Canada. I believe that in my own modest way, I am nation-building because I believe this benefits Canada, and I love Canada.
I admire your father for what he did. My grandfather moved into British Columbia. My mother was a miner's daughter there. We're just as Canadian as you are, Mr. Mulroney, but I'll tell you this. You mentioned 120 years of history. We built a country, east and west and north. We built it on an infrastructure that deliberately resisted the continental pressure of the United States. For 120 years we've done it. With one signature of a pen, you've reversed that, thrown us into the north-south influence of the United States, and will reduce us, I'm sure, to a colony of the United States, because when the economic levers go, the political independence is sure to follow.
Mr. Turner, with a document that's cancelable on 6 months' notice, be serious.
Look.
Be serious.
Cancelable. You're talking about our relationship with the United States. Once that
commercial document that's cancelable on 6 months' notice.
Commercial document.
That document relates to
treaty. It relates to every facet of our life. It's far more important to us than it is to the United States, sir. Far more important.
Please be serious.
Well, I am serious, and I've never been more serious in my life.
Please.